Hey guys, this is Zach here, back in another BAKUGAN video, and this time we're taking a look at another starter set. This is the, I guess, Pyrus Ultra Hydorous set. They don't really have official names. If you haven't seen my other video about the starter set that came with the Ultra Chaos Halcor, go watch that first. There'll be a link in the description that has the broad overview of the trading card game in it. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you what comes in this box, basically. So like I said, it has a Pyrus Hydorous Ultra, it has a Chaos Julius, and an Aqua Sphinxor. If you look on the back, you can see everything I just said. It also has the 3 character cards that go with them, and a 40 card deck along with their 6 BAKUGAN. So, let's get this open. Alright. And, just like the other one inside, we have our BAKUGAN. Got a 40 card deck. Our checklist, which is the instructions for Hydorous. 3 loose cards. Still not happy about that in the rulebook. And then we can take these out. We can pop out Sphinxor. And Julius. And we can get Hydorous out. There we go. Alright, since he's the star of this box, I guess, we'll look at the Pyrus Hydorous Ultra. Love the colors on this guy. Just a huge, like, 80s vibe for me for some reason. Reminds me of, like, a Battle Beast for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting that. I guess the Fire Line is one of the main ones, right? I'm getting way off track. I'm tired, if you guys couldn't tell. I love that green is one of the highlight colors, so he has green eyes and green teeth. Green teeth is weird, but the green eyes are awesome. And yeah, 300 B power. He's just like the other Hydorous we've seen so far. I have 3 of them now, actually. I still say he's one of the more annoying ones to fold up, because you have to push his head in just a little bit first. And then fold in his legs, and this tail, and then the arms. Like that, and then push his head down the way. Miss a leg, and there we go. Still looks great in ball mode. I love that neon green as the highlight color. And we can look at his card. Comes with a normal shield and a helix, 300 B power and 5 damage. Pretty good. And then, guys, just because he's in Ultra, we'll do a little roll gimmick here. There we go. I didn't roll him super hard, but you can see the Ultras all have this gimmick. We've been over this 100 times. So we'll set him off to the side. He comes with a shield and a helix, so let's find these BAKUGAN. Here we go. So the shield is going to be only if it's Pyrus or Darkest plus 400 B power. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen too many that only have an effect if you're a certain attribute. Usually it's something else, and then it's an additional thing. So that would be really good to put on in your team, actually, if you know what your opponent's playing. That's pretty cool. And then the helix is plus 600, but minus 3 damage. That's a helix, yep. So then let's take a look at the Aqua Sphinxor. This is our 3rd Sphinxor now. We have a Vengeance in the Darkest one already. And I love Sphinxor, so I'm okay with it. And yeah, let's get him opened up. And let's not embarrass myself. Let's put some other ones here just in case. Yep, still embarrass myself. There he goes. So that orange-yellow is the highlight color for the Aqua BAKUGAN, and it looks great for the eyes. A little weird for the mouth. Looks like he's eating an orange slice or something, but it looks good for the eyes. And his other eyes are too. His hood is that orange. It looks great. I love it. 600 B power. Wow. So he's pretty good. Speaking of, let's look at his card. So there he is. He comes with the Flaming Fist and Regular Fist. 600 B power, but 1 damage. So you can see how that kind of trades off. The more B power, usually the lower damage. And I think his name is Simo with like 20 O's. Apparently he's a Yu-Gi-Oh! A Yugi-tuber. I hate that word. A Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber. He's one of the ones that Spin Master flew out to go to the Invitational thing, and I've been watching his videos on BAKUGAN because he's a really good card player, so I've been interested to see what he says. He had a really good strategy for this Fangzor. So if you watch my first video, or you know how the game works, team attacks are a big thing. When you open your third Bakugan, basically when you win your third battle, you do a team attack and add up all the damage of all your Bakugan at once and do one big attack. He would always save this card for that last Bakugan that you rolled, so this would be the team attack one, because it only has 1 damage, which isn't going to be a lot of damage, but has 600 power. So basically, this has the best chance of winning a battle, and since it has low power, you do it with the team attack and get all that damage in, so it's the best chance to get your team attack going off, basically. Which is a really cool strategy. I'm glad I watched those videos, because he knows what he's talking about. So we can look at the Bakugans that come with him, which are going to be these two. The Flaming Fist is going to be plus 250 and 3 damage. And the other one is going to be just plus 2 damage. Alright, and last, let's look at the Hydorous Julius. Julius is like the bad guy Bakugan, so it's kind of funny to see him in Hydorous, but his head is not one to stay in. There we go, maybe? Nope, it's pretty loose. Maybe it'd be better if I open it. I've said it before, I'll say it again probably. I love the Hydorous colors. Let's get him open, see if we can fix that head. There we go. So yeah, Julius looks cool. It is weird because like, he basically has a big hollow gap in the middle there, because when this closes, all that's going to be hollow inside. So he's weird to roll because all of his weight is in his butt, basically. So only half of it is actual plastic, so when he rolls, you can feel it like wobble as it rolls. It's weird, I don't know why they didn't fill in this more. I still love he has the turbines in his wings, it looks really cool. The blue eyes look really cool on the snake heads, you can see the little iris in there too. And I didn't notice before on the darkest one, but he does have little arms on the side there. He's got tiny little tucked in arms, you can see it a lot better here. Yeah, he looks great. 300 B power. I love the wings in this guy. Yeah, so let's see if he closes up any better now we have this open. Nope, that head still looks to stick out. Stick out a lot. Oh well, I don't think that'll affect rolling too much. You just gotta push it in before you roll it, basically. Yeah, it's not too bad. Since he's so light and that weird wobbly thing kind of makes up for it. So his cores, I guess, is the other fist. And the shield, this is a magic shield, which will be plus 600 B power. That's a bunch. And the other flaming fist is plus 150 and plus 4 damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, and his card. Here's the Hydorous Julius. A lot of green in that picture. Still looks really good. Really... Just realized that being silver, it kind of gives me a Blue Eyes vibe, which makes sense, like, show-wise. 300 power, 5 damage. Pretty good. Alright. So, we've seen this checklist before. This just has the transformation instructions for Hydorous. We've seen 2 times now already, and a checklist on the back. And the trading card game rulebook, which I went over in the other video, so if you want to see this, go check out that video. And then we have the deck. Let's get it open. Alright, this is going to be a Pyrus, Aqua, Hydorous deck. So there's going to be actually 3 colors in it this time. So we have Counter Outsiders, start with a flip card. That's weird. 3 energy, block all non-Aquas damage. Block Outsiders, the Pyrus one, we've seen that before. Spark, this is a weird flip card. So 1 energy, but it does not stop damage. Instead, it lets you draw a card and discard a card. So not every flip card stops damage. Sometimes it just does an effect like this. But again, you can only use it when you're taking damage. There we go. Talon Slash. I can't remember that Bakugan's name. It was in one of the episodes for a little bit. 3 energy, plus 4 damage. If the Bakugan's damage becomes 10 or greater, draw a card. So that's pretty cool. If you ever have a Bakugan with a bunch of damage on it, give a little bit more and get a card out of it. That's kind of cool. Kind of risky, though. Another flip card, Counter Aggression. This will stop Ventus, or sorry, that's Hydorous and Pyrus. Scorpiros? Is that their names? Scorpiros? Is that Scorpiros too? I can't tell. Another counter outsiders. Fire Boost, just 2 energy plus 400 B power. Fireball, I love the art. Plus 3 damage for 1, pretty good. Sifting Ashes. I don't know what is going on with this card, but it is awesome. I love this art, I just have no idea what that is. 1 energy, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. It's a very red thing to do, especially from the Magic creators that made this game. We have Tides, 1 energy, plus 200, and then Aqua's thing is Flow. If you played another card this turn, plus 400 B power instead. So as long as you played a card before this, you can give it plus 400 B power for just 1, which is pretty good. Bone Defense, with a creepy Darkest Bakugan on there. 3 energy for 700 B power. Another Fire Boost. Greater Water Boost, 0 energy for just 100 B power. Huh, so that's basically what you'd use for these Tide cards, basically. So you'd play this first, give it 100 B power for free, and then play this for 1, and give it another 400 for 500 B power altogether. Aqua sounds fun to play. Inspire, 1 energy for just plus 1 damage and draw a card. That's a cantrip, so it's always good. Liquid Strike, 2 energy to give it plus 3 Frost Strike. For those of you who don't know, Frost Strike is for each point of Frost Strike your Bakugan has, your opponent's flip cards cost that much more to pay for. So, if I gave this to my Bakugan that has 3 Frost Strike on it, my opponent flipped this would cost them 6 energy altogether to actually pay for it. So that could be really bad for your opponent. Here's our shiny cards. This is a super rare Mind Flood with a Gortheon meditating, it looks like. 2 energy, plus 2 damage, and then plus 2 damage for every other card you played this turn. That could be really huge. That could be really good, or really bad. It's kind of one of those cards. Ooh, here we go. Hypernilius. So, I love this art. I never got why there was 2 on there until I watched the show. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's pretty cool. 2 energy. 500, only 2 energy, wow. I had to go back and look at that. 500 B power, 6 damage. If you land on a Magic Shield, plus 200 B power. If you land on a Flaming Fist, plus 2 damage. That's pretty cool. 2 of those in there. Here's an Ebb. That's a Artulian. It's a really cool looking Aqua's Artulian. 2 energy, plus 2 damage, and then Flow, plus 5 damage instead. So that could be really good with those other cards. Like that one, like Greater Water Boost. Here's a flip card for Chaos, Light as a Feather, 3 energy. Put this into your hand and draw a card. That's kind of weird. So you're taking this as damage. So you get to put it in your hand, you pay 3, put it in your hand, and draw a card. But you won't stop the damage. So basically you're just guaranteed to use this as energy for your next turn? That's weird, I don't know about that yet. Hey! This is a rare, Colonel Armstrong Trip. 3 energy, when one of your Bakugan attacks, draw a card. That could be good, I guess. Yeah, free cards are always good. Attacks is weird, so I guess that just means that every time you get into a brawl, or is attack doing damage? So that's another thing I need a rule clarification on. I'm not sure about that one. Hey, here's an evolution for Hydorous Ultra. Hyper Hydorous Ultra. Like awesome cannons or something. 2 energy, 600 B power, 6 damage. Pretty simple. 2 of those. Hyper Fingzor, it's a rare. Oh, it's an awesome rare. Just realized that. This is our first awesome rare. So it's AR instead of RA. RA is rare, as you can see with that one. Awesome rare is one of the higher rarities. I guess it means it has silver text. I like the super rare better, honestly. So the order goes common rare, super rare, awesome rare, and then Baku Elite, which is BE, which are the crazy hard to get ones. Yeah, I don't really see what the awesome rare difference is besides that it's silver instead of the colors like the super rare ones, which look better. I don't know. Anyways, this is a great card. I'm going to be using it all the time. 4 energy, 1000 B power, which is amazing for 4 energy, 3 damage, and when you play it, you draw 3 cards. Like I've said before, people think drawing cards is bad. Drawing cards is always good. You always want cards in card games, even if it's your life. Just one of those in there. Hurricane Slash, we got that with our Hydorous Ultra. We've seen that before. Power Ritual with 3 Syndiuses? Syndiusi? That's a weird. 1 energy, and plus 1 energy for each Bakugan core that your Bakugan hold. So this doesn't mean play a new energy card face down. It means you just have like a temporary energy, basically. So that's what that means. 2 of those, and then light as a feather for that last card. Super cool. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. One more starter set out there, and I'm sure I'll get it eventually. I don't know when though. But mainly, I have enough now to actually play the card game and make some videos for you guys. So they're coming soon, I promise. They're gonna get filmed as soon as I can. I'm gonna have a bunch of gameplay videos up. We're gonna have some for the toy battling game, some for the trading card game, all kinds of stuff. Just bear with me. And as soon as I find more product, I'm going to be buying it too, because I have a problem. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. If you want to subscribe, you can hit that up there. My playlist for all the Bakugan stuff's down here. More videos over there. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.